All right, Shalom. This is GMS New Orleans coming at you with another live lesson. As we always do, we start off by giving infinite honors and the praises to Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shah by Shem Kakadash.
That's
The honors once again to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations once again to the hopeful elect. All right. In this lesson here, it's kind of spin off from a question the brother had asked, but also this is a lesson, for those of the younger brothers out there who don't possibly know this in the scriptures, man, and what it means. All right, because we know, according to the world, or people in the world, and in my time in the truth, I have seen people in the world use certain scriptures like what it is. Get it real fast out. 1 Corinthians 16 and 20. They use scriptures like this to try to say that certain particular stories or certain particular phrases in the Bible, all right, it shows brotherly love or affection or simple words. They use it and twist it to try to say people, Paul and different other people, David, Jonathan was gay, all right, or even the scripture about the gay clothing, they don't have no understanding of that, man. All right, which the people of this world, they're off, man. Their mind is perverse. Okay, but start me that Corinthians real fast.
Con. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 20. It says, "All the brethren greet ye one another with an holy kiss."
Greet ye one another with a holy kiss, and they simply a person, Edomite, even Jake, that has no understanding. They simply think that's talking about a kiss, because they believe they see the word kiss, they think that men are kissing each other on the lips, man. All right, and by the time we get off this lesson, we hope that through the edification of the scriptures and other avenues that we have, we hope that brothers, have an understanding. Okay, but go ahead with the other scriptures to back up what I was saying.
This is the 1 Timothy.
Yep.
This is 1 Timothy 4, verse 1. It says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils."
Yeah, and doctrines of devils. And you have different people in the faith. They get seduced by spirits, start to believe things that they shouldn't. All right, start to believe all type of perverse things, and definitely the people in the world, they're seduced. They're under the control of demons, man. Well, they can't understand the scriptures. They can't get this thing, so they naturally will say something off, man. All right, because they simply see a word that they really don't understand. Go ahead.
It says, verse 2, "Speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with an hot iron."
Read that part again, Baba Kashab.
It says, "Speaking lies and hypocrisy."
Yep.
Having their conscience seared with an hot iron.
Yeah, so they having their mind or their conscience, their thoughts, or what have you, seared with a hot iron. That's their whole focus, man. All right, because how different stories and scriptures. How can you come up with that? How can you come up with certain things to believe that the men of the Lord were doing gay acts, man, as they say, simply when you go into the law, the Lord said what He had to say about man should not lie with mankind and various other scriptures. Okay, but that's why I say these people are gone, man. All right, you got to understand. You got to understand these words. You have to go into the etymology of words. You have to go into various different, and we got it right here too. Various different dictionaries that's at your disposal, and the very other thing to fully understand the scriptures. Okay, now where you wanted to go at?
I'm gonna get this real quick just to back you up on, like you said, you mentioned if you want me to get that, the brute beast or the perverse way of thinking, which people minds have been sealed with a hot iron. Because you could take something as a little kiss, all right, and twist it and turn it, to imagine it to be whatever you want. It's just really it's really for you to find a way to basically not want to deal with the Bible in such way or look for the error in the word of the Lord, man. A lot of men who don't want discipline, they look for errors, all right, that they could say, well, look, this is their excuse. They find the excuse according to their own will. But this real
Yep.
quick to back you up, the 2 Peter 3:16, it says, as also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood, because their
Mhm.
conscience are seared, right? Which they that are unlearned and unstable rest, as they do also the other scriptures unto their own destruction. So the people that are unlearned and unstable, they wrestle with the scriptures, man, which ultimately cause a mental destruction or a mental blockage, all right, which help them destroy themselves, man. You know, as beasts, because beasts don't understand, all right, the things that they need to understand, man. I could bring that out whenever you want that. It
Yeah.
says, go ahead.
Go ahead.
It says, ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from
Mhm.
your own steadfastness. So the men of the Lord or the beloved is talking about that we have to make sure we understand the things which the scriptures are written and given unto us, man, thoroughly, all right, before we fall away with the error of the wicked, man. All right. And those people that don't understand, neither do they want to understand because they conscience is sealed with a hot iron. You got something?
Yeah, I had this one. This is Titus chapter 1, verse 15. Let me read 16. It says, unto the pure all things are pure, but
Mm-hmm.
unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But even their mind and their conscience is defiled. All right. They profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny Him, being abominable, disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate. And that's the world, man. That's everybody in the world, including 2/3 of the nation of Israel. They believe what they want to believe. The things that appear, the things that are holy in the scriptures, they look at them as something perverse, man. Something
Mm-hmm.
off. All right. Men weren't kissing men in the scriptures on the lips, man. All right. They weren't doing that. All right, only like the brother said, you get that scripture. Only a beast, only a reprobate
Beast, yeah.
person that's off will come to that conclusion and believe in that, man. Because you know, I've been through plenty of people on the block. Well, what happened when? And we're gonna get that too. What happened when who that was? Peter laid his head in Yahushai's on Yahushai's breast on his chest. Oh, what about that? You know, they off, man. Go ahead,
Mhm. Yeah. We got I'm gonna get that brute beast for you and Peter real quick, but they got
they get it.
you got okay, come, I get it. I had one for you too, just to back up what you had said, but this is 2 Peter 2:12. It says, but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed speak evil of things that they understand not.
Yep. They don't
And
understand the scriptures because it wasn't given to them, man. Only the elect was given the gift from on high to understand, all right, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High. All right,
Mhm.
these other nations, all right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they can't get it. It wasn't given to them. All right, so naturally, when you have something that's something that's holy, something that's pretty set up, all right, for to get understanding, people twist words, man.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it says, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
Yep, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, man. All right. Speaking of something that like that, get that one too. I think we got it. Well, it's in First Timothy 6:3, and read down to 5,
Time.
and then we'll move on from there. You know.
Yeah, just establishing the fact of people don't understand, all right, certain things, certain accounts and parables and the things which was written in the scriptures. And when they don't understand it, all right, they bring their own cause about it, man. Which basically cause them to err off. This is First Timothy 6:3. It says, if any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of the Mashiach Yahweh Shai, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness.
Yeah, this book is according to godliness, man. The
Con,
men, the men that were set up to teach and leave examples were set up for godliness, man. Not nothing defiled like their minds are. These people's minds are, and to pervert certain acts that happened in the past amongst these different disciples and men. They wasn't. Hey man, the people don't understand, man. All right, read that part again.
it says the import.
Yeah, that import.
It says, and the doctrine which is according to godliness.
Yeah, this doctrine was set up, all right, for godliness, man. Holiness. Go ahead.
He is proud, knowing nothing, but doting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy, strife, railing, and evil surmisings. I'm about to get that word, surmisings, right there.
Yeah, because and most people, that's how most people are. Most people that come up to us on the highways and byways, they're proud, man. They don't know nothing. They dote about question after question after question, all right? Over words, strife over certain uh, parts and stories of the scripture that they don't understand. So much, like I said, they make those stories to turn out to be gay, man. The same thing, we're going to get that too. How Jonathan and David, they love for each other to pass the love of women. That alone will put them in the territory of, oh, that's gay. How can you do such a thing? All right, but this is a Western, this Western way of lifestyle over here is totally perverse and off, man. All right, the men over here are totally off, man. So something holy, they'll make it out of something wicked. Go ahead, you found something?
Yeah, that's surmising, evil surmisings is evil suspicions. And now, I don't know if you remember, Yakana, but we did a video over here that says evil suspicions had what? Overthrown their judgment. I'm gonna get that.
Yep.
Right. So they go doting about questions, strifes, a word, whereof coming envy, strife, railings, and evil suspicions. So they start to think of an evil suspicion according to the scriptures. And another thing people say according to the scriptures is that they believe that the scriptures contradicts itself. That's an evil suspicion of the doctrine which is according to godliness, man. So the scriptures don't contradict themselves. You contradict your own self, man, to your own corruptness. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, keep going. Go down to 5.
All right, this verse 5. It says, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds. There you go. And destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself.
Yeah. And these men are corrupt minds, man, to think of such a thing. To think of, you twist a whole word simply like kiss and make it out of something wicked. Like I say, for the brothers who don't know what this means, that's why we're going over this, man. That's why we're going into very different other things going into this, though. You can go ahead.
Con, let me get something for you right quick before we dive into the kissing, and the holy kiss. Sirach 3 and 23. I'm gonna read down to 25. It says, be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are shewed unto thee than men understand. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion had overthrown their judgment. You want to speak on it?
You can get it. I was looking for this.
Con. So it says an evil surmising that we just read in the Timothy 6. All right. It had overthrown their judgment, the way they judge things, the way they measure things, because judgment is a scale of balances. All right. You judge off of balance. A balance don't lie. That's why the Lord is what? False balance is an abomination. So when they start to think that there's any abomination with the beloved and the men of the Lord are the elect, all right, then your judgment is overthrown. All right. And the evil suspicion had did that. You see? It says, without eyes, thou shalt want light. Profess not the knowledge therefore that thou hast not. And a lot of people, when they see us teaching the Bible, they want all of a sudden they Bible scholars, man. oh well, over there, they kissing, they doing this. You don't have no understanding of that, man. All right, because your eyes shall won't light. All right, which means you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to guide you with what you need to know to break the scriptures down properly, man. You see? What you want me to get out?
We can go into these words. What's on the screen? We can get that. The main parts. You can read that.
Come on. This is kiss.
And read, tell them to write up in here this part, the dictionary. Let me set it up.
What dictionary that one is? I can't say it. Oh, it's the Vines, the Vines Expository Dictionary of the New Testament. All right, words. It's Strong's. Go up a little bit. Get in the Strong's. It's G5370 for Lima. It says a kiss was a token of Christian brotherhood, whether by the way of welcome or farewell, a holy kiss. As free, holy, hagios, or separate, as free from anything. Huh?
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. Don't worry about it.
Come. As free from anything inconsistent with their calling as saints, or a kiss of love. There was to be an absence of formality and hypocrisy, a freedom from prejudice arising from social distinctions, from discrimination against the poor, from partiality towards the well-to-do. In the churches, masters and servants would thus salute one another without any attitude of condescension on the one part or disrespect on the other. The kiss took place between persons of the same sex in the apostolic constitution. All right, the apostles or the disciples. A writing compiled in the 4th century AD, there's a reference to the custom whereby men sat on one side of the room where a meeting was held, and women on the other side of the room, as is frequently the case still in parts of Europe and Asia, and the men are bidden to salute the men, and the women with the kiss of the Lord. It's an Eastern custom, man. These people who've been westernized. All right, you got the one that said about the East.
Yeah, I get that head buster right now. Then you can read that.
So, yeah, that's a Eastern custom, which most of the laws, all right, and the way that we deal with one another, all right, the foundation in which it was built come from an Eastern custom, where obviously it come from, Israel is the mother of all things. So anything that's formed or any formality of what you see, it comes from Jerusalem or Israel, which is above. All right, meaning what? It came from those people. When you see the Italian mobs do the cross kiss from cheek to cheek, all right, the mob bosses, that's Jake formed that, man. All right, if some of those Italians are Jakes, but you want me to read that?
Yeah, read this one.
All right, this is the Smith's Bible Dictionary. We just were looking up random dictionaries just to, kind of go in and look on it. It says kissing the lips by way of affectionate salutation was customary among near relatives of both sex in both patriarchal and latter times. So this was something, certain rituals or things we did to one another to show reverence and respect. It said between individuals of the same sex, and in a limited degree between those of different sexes, the kiss on the cheek as a mark of respect. And it said as a kiss on the cheek.
So where you think them Arabs get that from? Where you think those like you brother say, those different guys in the mob, all right? Those different other nations that do that, man. It came from us originally. Okay? Go ahead.
It says an act of salutation has at all times been customary in the East.
Yup.
and can hardly be said to be extinct even in Europe. And
Yep.
and people are, I mean, you know, Jerusalem and ourselves and different people are people before place. So wherever the people go, the customs follow. It ain't the other way around. All right. It ain't the people follow the customs follow the people. It says, and can hardly be said. Oh, I read that part. In the Christian church, the kiss of charity was practiced not only as a friendly salutation, but as an act symbolical of love and Christian brotherhood.
Yeah. It's
Which
some more.
that's why
Wait.
Paul, you know, was like greet each other with the holy kiss, you know, several times, salutations. All right. It says it was embodied in the earlier Christian offices and has been continued in some of those now in use. Among the Arabs, here you go. The women and children kissed the beards of their husbands or father, which the forefather of the Arabs is who? Abraham, man. All right. And Abraham still, like you say, he still taught what Agar's son name was brother?
The Agar's son?
Hagar's son, the one you know Abraham sent off. Isaac, not Isaac.
Not Isaac.
Damn, Salaki, brother.
You lost. Hold on. Kind of escaped me too. For a fact.
He, you know, when he sent them off because he wasn't after the chosen. All right. Damn, that's crazy. But anyways,
Go ahead. My bad.
yeah, he still learned the ways. He still had the ways of Abraham taught in him, man. You know, and when you see the Arabs today, like you said, they got this certain mystique about them that they, you know, they kind of people in order. The woman, you know, are covered, and you know, different things of that nature. So we're just saying that they still carrying some of these ways. It says the among the Arabs, the women and children kiss the beards.
Ishmael. You talking about Ishmael, brother?
Ishmael. There you go.
Ishmael.
The what? Salaki, brother. We tripping. Salaki, Ishmael. All right. And the children kiss the beards of their husbands or fathers. Now, Jacob see that today and be like, what the hell he doing? But it's all kind of strange manners of working in the world. So, you know, the Arabs or the women, children kiss the beards of their husbands or fathers. The superior returns the salute by a kiss on the forehead. That too come of Jake, man. You see that a lot in movies, scripts, you know, different places. You see that, man.
Yeah, even amongst the king, when one that lived in amongst the kingdom will go to see the king to have a discussion with him, what they do, they kiss the ring, kiss his hand.
The signet, you know.
Yeah, it's a signal of submission. All right, a reverence, man, respect. But like I say, over here in Babylon the Great, those things are they seem to be off. The old way of living, man. That's why everything got to be refreshed, man, and put back in its proper place. Because these people over here, they're proud, man. They are proud. They are disrespectful, man. They don't understand the old way, all right, and how men in the Bible got down, right? How our foreparents got down. They showed affection. This is the way you hug your best friend, your guy you came up with. You hug him. Jake even kiss each other on the head, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Go ahead.
This is there's more.
This still got more.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It says the return of salute by a kiss on the forehead. In Egypt, and inferior kisses the hand of a superior, generally on the back, but sometimes as a special favor on the palm also. Damn, that's a different one.
Yep.
I knew you hit the hand, you know, the back of the hand, but it says as a special favor on the palm also. To testify abject submission and in asking favors, the feet are often kissed instead of the hand. The written decrees of a sovereign are kissed in token of respect Even the ground is sometimes kissed by Orientals in the fullness of their submission. This, we gonna make the heathens do that, man. All right. Kissing is spoken of in the scripture as a mark of respect or adoration to idols. There you go.
Yeah, and it's another one. I have to find it up in here. It's another definition where it simply means to make contact with your brother. Like you just how we salute each other, forearm to forearm. All right, it simply means just a natural bump. When you salute men, when Jakes salute each other in society, they have a tap, and they may tap another man on his chest, on his arm, on his on his back. It simply means that, man. It don't actually talks about a kiss, man.
Yep.
No.
I got that for you too.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna find it.
This John 13, I think it's under the word salutation. When salutation means a bump in the bosom. Is one of the I think it's one of them. I can, I know salutations mean one of them. This is John 13, and I'm gonna start at 23. It says, now there was leaning on Yahushai's bosom one of the disciples whom Yahushua loved. Simon Peter. John 13 and 23.
John 13, 23. God.
Which,
go ahead, read it. I'm gonna get that.
Con, what I wanted to say about the word bosom, when you look it up, it says the front of the body between the arms. So this man was laying in between Yahushua arms. All right. It says, now there was leaning on Yahushua's bosom one of his disciples whom Yahushua loved. Simon Peter is the man who was doing it, therefore beckoned to him that he should ask who it should be of whom he spake. He then, lying on Yahushua's breast, said unto him, Lord, who is it?
Yeah, and they'll count that as a gay matter, man, in this world, man. All right, and then men back then. Let me get to the scripture too, man. That I think about it. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. So coming into a man's bosom, everybody, you don't. Your woman is in your bosom. It tell you that in Micah. All right, 6. That you are not supposed to speak to her that lie in thy bosom. Keep the doors of thy mouth closed to her that lie in thy bosom, man. All right, that is in Micah. So, but she's lying in your bosom. So, what having one of the disciples lying in his bosom, is that an act of abomination? All right, because this Yahushua, all right, who came to fulfill the law, all right, to its full effect, man. Okay, along with the disciples who learned of him. So you have to get the understanding in the scripture, like, okay, well, what's going on here? You know? Let me see if I can get that while you look for that. This is Micah 7 and 5. It says, trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide, but keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lie in thy bosom. Now that goes into woman, but Peter was lying in the bosom of Yahushua, who Yahushua called us friends, man. All right, so he trusted that which Yahushua was telling him, but moreover, it showed the companionship and the closeness that they was to be embraced that in a fashion or a form like that. Modern day, you see two men in the streets, another man lying in his chest, it's gonna be for the alphabet community, man. All right, but they have made, that which is good, they have made it evil, man. All right, you still got men today, brothers cry, brother, the brother Noah, the brother cried on the shoulder, like dog died, and the situation was going on. It was the heat of the moment, shit, Jake, let the tears roll. You know,
I got a
but
precept.
fuck, it's all, you know, it's gonna be all good, bro. You got it out.
And the reason why things have changed now is because of what? Ultimately, the curses are on Jake. All right. Now, when you go into this, what happened? All right, what happened in the curses? Right here, it says what? Deuteronomy 28:54. It says, "So then the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother, and towards his wife of his bosom, and towards his remnant of his children. All right, which he shall leave." Now, when you go into that word tender, hold up, this thing tripping. Tender.
Strong's H7390. Wrath.
All right. which which it means tender, literally or figuratively. All right, weak, faint-hearted, soft, tender. All right. It goes on to say tender, soft, delicate, weak, tender, delicate of flesh, weak of heart, soft of words, gentle words. All right. There's a part in here. It says weak of eyes, man. All right, weak of heart. There's another one, man. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. Yeah, ultimately the curse is on us. So we don't, the customs that we used to keep back then, we don't look at them as we look at them today, man. All right, like the brother said, you seen two men out there doing it now. More than likely, you're gonna think of what the alphabet community, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right, and I'm gonna say this too, because we kept talking about the European lifestyle or the Eastern lifestyle. You go look at those Arabs over there in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Pakistan. They still keep the cut. Them dudes are affectionate with each other. They hug each other. They cry when they lose family members, friends, or even when it's another one. It's up in here too. Where it talks about how they greeted one another, man. Let me try to find it. You know how men greeted one another as a farewell, or when they came in each other's presence, man. In one of these dictionaries. Okay, I'm gonna find it. You want to say something, Mark? While I try to find this, I'm gonna find it. I think it's in this.
No, it's like you've been saying, it's still a token of respect.
Yeah,
that man.
Go ahead.
Well, huh?
No, that it says that too in one of these. I'm about to find it.
Like when you again the practices and customs that they follow, they still, and you know, there's a sense of love, like there's a synergy, and which is just a reverence, a respect, man. Which, you know, most people don't embrace anything, man. People live in the same household, they don't kiss you, they don't say excuse me, good morning, not like it's just nothing. All right, the whole spirit of things is off, man. You got people that be in a house so they don't even damn the unaffectionate towards inaffectionate towards each other, man. All right, which that still was a custom in which Israelites, we are friendly, like, you know, we have that spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in us, man. Okay, we still, but we can't do it. Why? Because of, like you say, the curses have taken a toll on us. What you want to say?
Look at that. That's one of the things I found.
It says, yeah, the kiss is common in Eastern lands and salutation, etc., on the cheek, the forehead, the beard, the hands, the feet, but not in Paul, the lips.
Come on, man.
There you go. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Not the lips, because the lips is an indication of. Go ahead. You want to say something?
No. You got it, brother. You got it.
Yeah. The lips is the indication and where, you know, a man approach a woman in that way. All right, it's a different. It's just a different greeting. All right, the way that you actually. That's why when Paul mentioned the holy kiss, it was a what? A tight salutation, or that which we have a bond we have built in love for the truth, man. All right, And that's why we salute. We grab the forearm of a man, all right, and then bring him into our bosom, all right, which is an indication of the way that we salute and the love we have for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We show that with our brothers, man. All right, that's why Jake, man, put some strength in that salutation, man. All right, let me know it, let me know it's done.
Yeah, and these devils that put these dictionaries, these elites and these scholars, so-called scholars, they know this, man. All right? Read that one more time, like to hone in the point. One more time. And this is in the International Standard Bible Encyclopedia, man. All right? So go ahead.
Yeah, see, the kiss is common in Eastern lands and salutation, etc. On the cheek, the forehead, the beard, the hands, the feet, but not in paw, the lips, man.
Yeah, so he ain't have men kissing each other on the lips, man.
Yeah.
All right? Because watch this. Watch this real fast. Watch this. This how perverse this devil is. So let's put in holy kiss and let's look at images. And what are you gonna get? Look at this shit, man. Hold up, me zooming in. This is what you get from when you put in holy kiss, and this is how the world thinks, man. Look at this.
Huh.
You know. Look at this. Look at this shit, man. Look right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's man, the Pope just
Yeah, he loose, man. He on
yeah, they loose, super loose.
Yeah, you know the Pope, he got that diddy daiquiri, man. So they do their thing.
Oh, the diddy daiquiri.
That diddy broth. All right. But as you can see, they turn it into something off, man. As soon as you put it in to try to find out what it is, all right, this is what they give you, all right? Especially this shit here, man. All right? Let me get off that. Man. But let me find this other one real fast. And we can yeah, there you go. It's right there. This is what you said earlier, brother. It's in the I don't think we passed it up. Right here. This is what you said earlier. As a token, you remember?
Yep. As a token, a holy kiss. I got something in Luke for you too.
Yeah, it was a token of Christian brotherhood, whether
Yep.
by way of welcome or farewell, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's good. Go ahead.
God, this Luke 7, this an account 7:43. It says, Simon answered and said, I suppose that he to whom he forgave most, and he said unto him, Thou hast rightly judged. And he turned to the woman and said, Simon, seest thou this woman? I entered into thine house. Thou gavest me no water for my feet, but she has washed my feet with tears and wiped them with the hairs of her head. Thou gavest me no kiss, but this woman, since the time I came in, had not ceased to kiss my feet. So the kissing of the feet, the washing of the hair with his hands and his head are ways that you greet and salutation. Now, this woman, also obviously, this was Yahweh Shai, all right, but ultimately, these was token of salutations of kisses, in which she gave unto the Lord. She was kissing his feet, all right. Washing his hairs and heads, as it said, all right. But I just wanted to bring that out as an account in which, even though you say, well, that was a woman, well, Yahweh Shai washed the feet of the disciples, all right, with his hand. So you gonna what then you gonna say? That's a token of what? Of affection. Him showing his affection, because that's ways to be affectionate, not off though. Go ahead.
It was a way to show humility, showing that he was who he was. He took the low and did that very act, man. All right, on those men. All right. What's another one? Oh, this brother here put the one that you wanted to on the board right here.
Yep. Which we was gonna get to that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh too, brother. Yeah, we had those lined up, but we just wanted to kind of outline the fact in which the way people think is perverse and twisted. So we wanted to, kind of get to that first and foremost, and then get to the meat of the matter of the scriptures, man. All right, this is 1 Samuel 18:1, and it came to pass when he had made an end of speaking unto Saul that the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul, because there was connected in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because you know how Jake say love at first sight. Well, what happened when Jonathan met David? It says they loved each other at first sight and was inseparable. You know, he took him and started letting him wear his clothes and different things of that nature. All right, but this wasn't a love that you have with women. All right, Jake think the only way you love is how you love with a woman. Really, a man love surpassed the love of women, which we're gonna explain that. All right, because the connection which men have with each other, some things you could talk to your partner about, you can't talk to your woman about that, man, and vice versa. All right, or certain things you do with a man, you can't do with a woman. So y'all relationships are they different. All right, but that don't mean, because it's different levels of love. Jake, you can't love everything the same. You can't love nothing the same way. You can't love your children how you love your woman, because you go inside your woman. You can't love your mama, all right, how you love your woman, because you know she birthed you. There's a certain honor there. You can't love your daddy how you love your children. It's like, so there's levels in which you got to know how to love, man. You want to say something, man?
And that was David Road Dogg, man. Just like you
That
do
was
with
it,
your
yeah.
friend. When you come up with a friend, whether they be in the same hood or whatever, what you do, you let them use your shoes, you let them use your, the things that you have, because that's your ace boom coon, man. That's your partner, man. All right, and the same thing was going on with them. All right, and them
I gotta
was
read
good
those
about that, man. Okay, a lot of
Salaki.
people twist that. I'm about to say a lot of people twist that up, and I'm trying to look at one from what I remember in the commentaries of these different scholars. They say something about it, but go ahead. I'm gonna try to find it.
I'm gonna read down, because I had mentioned this verse 2 back in 1 Samuel 18:2. It said, and Saul took him that day and would let him go no more to his father's house. So the day that David met Jonathan and it was knitted, he didn't even let him go back home, man. He didn't even let him go back home. He says, and Jonathan and David made a covenant, all right, because he loved him as his own soul. So from the moment, all right, they hit it off. And some brothers got accounts of this. Like, moment I met some brothers, our souls been, our mind towards each other been as such, man. Still my partner to this day. It says, that's pretty much good. It says, and Jonathan, last one, stripped himself of the robe that was upon him, like you said, give him his shoes, clothes, whatever, and gave it to David and his garments, even to his sword and to his bow and to his girdle.
Come on, man.
Come on,
I
man.
got one for you too. I found one of them. I remember.
You found
this.
Come on, you got it.
This is on BibleHub.com in the commentaries of the commentary of Matthew Henry's. It says the friendship of David and Jonathan was the effect of divine grace, which produced in true believers one heart and one soul, and caused them to love each other. The union of souls is from partaking in the spirit of Hamashiach, which the Most High united hearts, carnal matters are too weak to separate them. Those who love Hamashiach also, those who love Hamashiach as their own souls will be willing to join themselves to him in a everlasting covenant. And it says, in certain, a great proof of the power of the Most High, grace in David, that he was able to bear all this respect and honor without being lifted up above measure.
Yep.
It's another one that I remember, man. It's another one that was kind of heavy.
This the word soul. It says a substantial entity believed to be that in each person which lives, feels, thinks, and will, the spiritual and emotional part of a person. So they souls spiritually what? Connected. Like,
Mhm.
like we did when we met. We didn't know each other. All right. But what we had in common, our spiritual goals that was at hand. The spirit, man. It wasn't, I ain't meet you and was looking at your body structure, brother. Like, well, I need to, you know, he need muscles. It was about what? The spiritual approach which he came about, man. And that's what that we're gonna connect us to the end and keep us connected. That in the posh, man. It says the living being. Oh, yeah, that's the point. The spiritual and emotional part of a person. So that spiritual part in which when we connected, all right, they hit it off, all right, because they didn't just get together and go play spade, man. All right, David was spiritual. Okay, he was a man after the Most High heart. So you know he showed what? Jonathan the same thing, man. That's why we believe that Jonathan is of the elect, man.
Yeah, I'm trying. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm trying to look for it, but it's a couple of books on there I had to go through. But it is, the point was made, man. All right. We got any more scriptures we got?
Yeah, I got more. This Second Samuel. We don't gotta, like you say, we don't gotta beat it all the way home. There was just something we wanted to go into so Jake understand. This Second Samuel, 1:26, which Salaki, let me get that. Is yeah, Second Samuel 1:26. This was after Jonathan was slain. All right. It says, I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant has thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, passing the love of women. You want to bring that up? You want to say something? Because I'm about to get it to where he took care of his child after that.
Oh, get it then. Get it.
No, speak about that one. Passing the love of women.
Yeah, and this is another one that they kind of twist and messed up, man. And like I say, it shows you the love and the love and honor that they have each other. So he said they love past the love of women, man. All right, he loved the man like that was his. What we say out here? That's my brother from another mother. He
Yeah,
loved him like
that's
that,
it.
man. All right, and nothing was quote unquote gay about that. Okay, but like the other saying, bros before hoes, man. That's how David loved Jonathan, and they had nothing to do with them. Because even when you go into the Wikipedia about this particular scripture, they try to allude to something. They try to allude it to being like something homo, man. All right, that's not the case. All right, they reverence and they love each other, man. Like you love your best friend, that first cousin. All right, or whatever family member that you had. Your mother, they even accept him as a son. Or have him,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's the type of love that it's talking about, man. Go ahead, Al.
Come on, this is 2 Samuel 9:6. It says, now when Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, was coming to David, he fell on his face and did reverence. And David said, Mephibosheth, and he answered, behold, thy servant. And David said unto him, fear not, for I will surely show thee kindness for thy Jonathan, thy father's sake, and will restore thee all the land of Saul, thy father, and thou shalt eat bread at my table continually. And he bowed himself and said, what is thy servant that thou shouldest look upon such a dead dog as I am? And I think he had an issue or whatnot, brother. His son, I think something was wrong with him or something like that. I ain't read it in a minute, but he was basically like he was, taken away because David was bowing himself to him, man. Well, Meshach did, but David was humble, showing the humility of how he loved Jonathan till he took his son and let him eat bread at his table all the days of his life, man.
It's another one. It's 1 Samuel 20 and 40 and 41. I'm gonna get this one right here.
Which one?
1 Samuel 20, chapter 40, chapter 20, verses 40 and 41.
Come. This First Samuel 20 and 40. Go ahead.
This is a small one real fast. This is 1 Samuel 20 and 17. Ooh, excuse me. 1 Samuel 20 and 17, it says, and Jonathan caused David to swear again because he loved him, but he loved him as he loved his own soul, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
1 Samuel 20 and 40. And Jonathan gave his artillery unto his lad and said unto him, go carry them to the city. And as soon as the lad was gone, David arose out of a place towards the south and fell on his face to the ground and bowed himself 3 times. And they kissed one another and wept one with another until David is seated. And Jonathan said to David, go in peace, for as much as we have sworn about both. And what was happening here, Jonathan was saving David, giving him game on how his father was trying to kill him. And they had a certain thing that a peace that they made, if you know, however would go, and it came to pass to where his David still could trust Jonathan because he showed him like, look, the thing that I told you I was gonna do, we did it. I did it to let you know it was all good. He says, as we sworn both of us in the name of the Lord, saying the Lord be between me and thee, and between my seed and thy seed forever. And he arose and departed, and Jonathan went into the city. So it was promises made, man. And they made contracts and covenants with each other. All right, that they was gonna love each other's soul regardless, man. All right, so
right. And this is what it said in here. And like I said, that kiss wasn't talking about no kiss on the lips, man.
That's right.
They merely saluted each other as we do. All right, merely just making contact with each other. All right, but this is what it says in the NLT for that same verse in 41. All right, showing that these devils know. This is 1 Samuel 20 and 41. It says that as soon as the boy was gone, David came out from where he had been hiding near the stone pipe, and then David bowed 3 times to Jonathan with his face to the ground. Both of them were in tears as they embraced. All right, and get that word embrace, brother. Embrace each other and said goodbye, especially David. All right.
Yeah. And the NLT, because it ain't, on a regular one that
just get the word embrace. With the word embrace.
Get the word embrace, yeah, because that's what kiss mean that as well, man. I'm gonna get that word kiss too. It means embrace. Embrace, clasp in the arms, a hug.
Come on, man.
Yep. Enclose, covet, covert, handle, cope with, brace in the arms. Yeah, a hug.
Yeah, it says hold someone closely in one's arms, especially a sign of affection.
Yeah.
It's a step of support. It says, let me see. It says an act of holding someone closely. Huh, right?
Kiss. Embrace.
Yeah.
It's right there. Kiss is
man.
a noun right there. It says embrace.
Yeah. So what these people talking about, man?
Yeah.
Hey, some of the words. What this is? Yeah, I'm looking for it. It means hold, take hold of in one arms, to hold, cuddle, squeeze, grab, to care. Yeah, man. The welcome, accept, receive. All right. So the point was made, man.
Yeah.
The point was made.
Let's see if I got one. Yeah, like you say, bro, the point made. We could sit in, go kind of trying to hone it home, but these things are made plain unto the holy, man. You know, like you read in the Titus, these things have been made plain unto us, man. We understand that the things that are parables or proverbs, all right, the elect, you know, the men with the understand what they're what the meaning is for, man. They don't struggle at it. It's not hard to be understood with the men that knows what's going on, man. Like ain't no bisexual or whatever the shit is, love going on in the Bible. Whatever Jake will call it, man. You know, and it ain't no all out full kissing on the lips and tongue, because you gotta say these things. You know, we know, you gotta actually tell Jake men are not tongue kissing and kissing on the lips in the Bible, man.
And then, like I say, kiss it simply means to embrace, whether hug
To
or whether you
embrace.
tapping, you pounding a brother, you're making contact with him. That's simply what it means, man. All right. I got two more just to prove the point. Genesis 45:15. You can get that. Genesis 45:15. And it's
Okay.
simple. Even when you go into another translation, the word kiss there is again embrace.
Genesis what?
45:15.
Okay. This Genesis 45:15. It says, moreover, he kissed all the brethren and wept upon them, and after that his brethren talked with him. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
bro.
you have go. Let me see.
I got something right quick too. Real quick.
Hey, get 14. Let's go into
14.
14.
Okay. Genesis 45:14. I'm gonna start at yeah, because he wept on it. It says, and he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck.
So what that
Moreover,
mean?
yep.
So what that mean? Just like when you go to a funeral and you see a family member dead, you might see two men crying on each other's shoulders, man.
Yep.
Is that a gay gesture? All right, and that was going on. All right, they was simply just crying on each other's shoulders, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, especially in the old world, man. And get this last one. Go ahead.
I got salutations right quick and some I won't read. This is 2 Timothy 3. And real quick. 3:17. It says, the salutation of Paul with my own hand, which is the token in every epistle. So I write. And then we're gonna get that word salutation right there. We're gonna hit the root. It says to draw oneself, to salute one, greet, bid, welcome, wish well to receive joy. It says used of those accosting anyone, of those who visit one to see him a little while, departing, like you said, the farewell or the welcoming, departing almost immediately afterwards, to pay respects to a distinguished person by visiting him, of those who greet one whom they meet in the way. A salutation was made not merely by a slight gesture and a few words, but generally by embracing and kissing. A journey was retarded frequently by saluting. Now, this is the point, and a strong definition: to enfold in the arms.
Come on.
So when Paul to enfold in the arms, salute and boom. All right. Chest hug, arm, strength, boom, salutate. All right. To salute, to welcome, to embrace, greet, salute, and take leave. You know, but
One
that's the
time,
point.
like it is what it is, brother. I ain't got to bring it up. But no, I'm thinking about something else. I got one real fast. We can end it with this.
Yeah, you got it.
This is Acts chapter 20, verse 35, and I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it 37. It says, and I have showed you all things, how that so laboring ye ought to support the weak, and to remember the words of the Lord Yahweh Shai, how he said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. And when he had thus spoken, he kneeled down and prayed with him all, right? And it says, and they all wept sore and fell on Paul's neck and kissed him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sorrow most of all for the words which he spake, that they should see his face no more, and they accompanied him unto the ship. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to read it in NLT. I'm just reading the point in the 36 and 37. It says, and when he had finished speaking, he knelt and prayed with him, and they all cried. They embraced and kissed him goodbye. That's all I mean.
Yeah.
You know, none more, none less. All right. Simply
Yeah.
what it means.
That's like you said, bro. That's simply what it means, bro. I don't know what else. Just giving out holy kisses. All right. We are doing nothing more than embracing, saluting, bidding brothers farewells and greetings. Cause we got brothers that stay in uh uh other cities. And when we see them brothers, we glad to see them. We see them on a tool, but we haven't been in person with them. A brother got places we go, brothers like, man, damn, I've been wanting to, get out with brother, give you a tight salute. Like, man, I've been wanting to see you, man. What's up with the other brother? What's up with the elder Yakanan? Like, how that brother, is saluting. You got it.
Some brothers get close to you to where they put their face against your face, man.
Yeah.
Like, they be really, it'd be a tight salute, man.
Yeah,
Ain't
brother.
nothing wrong with that,
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Okay, so with that, man, we hope this lesson was edifying to the point. As we always do, we finish off by giving all infinite honors and praises to Yahweh by Shem Once again, double honors to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations once again to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom, and Kwame Shala.
Kwame Shala.